It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Okay, ready?
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get it inside the 35. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This time Jackson will throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready. Hey.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin. Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened having to go to the bench, but this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan. Mark Andrews, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown. They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Shifts by him. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. Yeah, that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. On play action, here's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Play action, now it's Tua. Steps away. That's swung out to Mostert. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Wilson with a 1st down carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Cedric Wilson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Jackson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage to the 41 now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 27, Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's going to get this down near the 25. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. working with a 2nd and 3. Now Tua. They'll swing this out to Mostert. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens have just about...